We're down here on the plant floor of PUI. This is a 69 Charger, and we are going to be doing a full install on the headliner, door panels, the seats, the window felts, everything on the inside of this car. And we're going to show you how to do this and why some things really should be left to professionals. Now, the first thing you'll see in the background here is Macy's Auto Glass taking out the windshields. You really don't want to mess with a headliner until you take the windshields out, because you just need to get up into those grooves, and you really risk damaging the headliner if you do it without taking the windshield out. So we're going to let them finish up, and then we're going to get in the car. We're going to take out all the interior moldings and put in the headliner, and it's going to be a pretty long process. And we have to break the videos up. You're obviously going to hear background noise in these videos, but they're going to be very educational and show you almost an entire install. We're inside the car now. We have the windshields out, as you've already seen. Now it's time to get into getting rid of this nasty old headliner. Now, the lighting in here isn't great. We've brought some drop lamps in so we can actually see what we're doing. We're going to do our best to show you everything that goes on with this. Getting the old headliner out is not that big of a deal. We've already removed most of the trim. We just still need to take out the lamp bezel and the seat belts. This car actually came originally with them. And the rear view mirror, and we'll be able to really get into getting the old headliner out. So we're going to speed things up, and we're going to show you everything we can as we go. Now, you saw us scraping all that gunk that was up in the roof underneath the headliner. This is what's left of it. It's been eaten by mice. It's worn away over the years. It's just nasty. Now, a professional upholstery shop is going to know to go ahead and put more jute padding in there. So if you don't have any, make sure you get some before you try to do the headliner. This really is insulation. It helps with temperature and with sound deadening. So this is the stuff you need to get to put up in the roof, and we're going to show that happening in here in just a few minutes. Alright, here we have your old headliner. And in most cars, you may actually find that the bows are color-coded. That's going to help you remember where they go, so just take a little piece of masking tape and mark them. You're going to need to take these out, transfer them to your new headliner. If you don't have them, you're going to need to find some. If they're in bad shape, if they're rusty, it's a good idea to take some steel wool to them and clean them up real nice before they go back in. Save yourself some trouble down the road. Now, your new headliner is going to come with the bows ready, with the listings ready to put the bows through. And it's best to make a little cut about 3 to 4 inches in on this listing here to make it easier to slide the bow through, because it has the curvature to it. And also, all PUI headliners come with extra material for you to do your sun visors in matching material if you want to do them, but we also offer sun visors pre-made and ready to install, which we're going to show you later on. Now on this last bow here, we're actually going to show you. We're taking this and we're getting it good and centered, and we're going to make the cuts in the listing so that it'll slide through. As you've seen all these other ones go really fast, we're going to leave this one regular speed and show you so that you can see it. I'm going to get out of the frame and I'm going to zoom it in so you can see this a little bit better. As you can see, we're taping the inside of the back window and actually all around the roof of the car. And the reason we're doing this is to keep the glue where it needs to be, because if you glue over these tack strips, your headliner is going to stick to them and you're going to have pock marks and bulges and nasty little spots where all these bolts are that hold the tack strip in. Alright, this is where professional tools and experience really come into play. Getting the glue in the right areas in here without getting it all over everything else. So a professional is going to know exactly what they're doing, and they're going to have the tools to do it. Now, as we've been going around and gluing in here, we've been taking out the tape almost as soon as the glue is dry, and even actually before, because if you don't, it'll take the glue with it. So you have to take the tape.